Lori here with Keller Williams Realty. I wanted to give you the housing market update across the country as we are wrapping up 2019 and heading into 2020. I always like to start off with the news and what's happening. And recently, the Wall Street Journal came out with an article, and they asked a question with over 36 economists: when will the next recession begin? And so, out of the four major organizations, Pulse Economics Survey of Analysis, the Duke University Survey of CFOs, the National Association of Business Economic Members, and the Wall Street Journal Survey of Economists. So you see in the graph, 2020 is where we have the most spike, and then descending into 2021. So when you take those numbers and you average them out, you have 42% feel that the recession is going to hit in 2020, and 28% feel it's going to hit in 2021. So basically, we have these economists projecting that there's going to be an economic slowdown within the next 18 to 24 months. But I'm here to share with you the home values and how they're going to stay strong and appreciate through this time. So these are a home price change during the last 5 recessions. Obviously, you see in 2008 was the largest one we had, which was the number one trigger was the housing crisis, as well as the number 2 trigger was the mortgage meltdown. So of course, the housing market took a hit because it was the housing market that caused the crisis. But you look at the 4 other recessions, and you see 3 of them are actually positive and green, and they're appreciating in home value pricing. And then you see one in 1991, slightly below 2%. So this is a projected home price percent appreciation going forward. Top sources, and you see they projected out almost all the way to 2022, but I love this slide because it's all green, and green means good, it's appreciated, it's money. Fannie Mae says 5.4% in 2019, and then going into 2020, 3.7% appreciation. So this is good news. And so this is the forecasted year-over-year percent change in price. So this is also across the country, and each state is broken down. You see that California has 9.1% change in price, with Arizona 4.9%, Nevada 8.1%. But as a whole, as a country, they're projecting the United States is going to be 4.5%, which is an increase from last year, which last year was 3.7%. And then, of course, with appreciation, you have home equity gain. Again, this is broken down state by state. You have California, 2,000, Arizona, 15,000, Nevada, 17,000, and Oregon, 8,000. And you have to keep in mind with home equity, even though it says California has, 2,000 in home equity, it could be different. It depends where you're living and what area you are, because every market is different when it comes to home value. But this is California as a whole. So I love this quote: buyers are looking for their next home, have faced the headwinds of tight inventory and a competitive market this year. While lower mortgage rates and the arrival of fall promised a reprieve, conditions continue to tighten and demands remain strong. This is from George Ratu, from Senior Economist of Realtor.com. So what this slide is telling me that there are buyers out there, and they are ready to buy now. And then we have this great quote from Freddie Mac: we expect the positive momentum in sales to carry over into the 4th quarter and early next year. We forecast that the total home sales, including both new and existing homes, will be 5.98 million in 2019, an increase to 6.03 million in 2020. So this slide is, what are they calling for? They are calling for an increase in home sales. And so right now, based on the facts and figures, there is so much more momentum happening now than it was this time last year. I don't know if you remember, but last year, mortgage interest rates, they skyrocketed at the end of 2018 going into 2019, so the momentum wasn't there. There was actually a slowdown in the home demand. But now because the interest rates are staying relatively low and they're really strong and steady. It gives homeowners a really great time to, get out there and get in the market, whether it's buying or selling. So in conclusion, I would like to just say, recession does not equal a housing crisis this time around, according to the top economists, which I mentioned before. In fact, we're in a great market right now. So as we're moving into 2020, you can see that there's a demand in home sales. So if you are a first-time home buyer or even a current homeowner looking to move up or down or considering selling your home, I would love to get together with you over a cup of coffee and we can strategize and, more importantly, obtain your goals through this shifting market. Thank you for watching this video, and if you need more information, please visit lahomesbylori.com.